Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. So I am finally starting my first journaling session in my Christmas journal. I know I'm a little bit late, but I don't know what happened. December just kind of got away from me. So what I'm doing here is I'm just starting with a few pieces of ephemera that I really liked, and I'm not planning on doing anything with these. I just kind of wanted to have them in my journal. So I thought that maybe I could just kind of sew them all together and make a cute little, tag or something. So that's what I'm doing here. I don't know what it is, and I'm not actually going to use it to write on or anything. I just wanted to put it in my journal. So that little reindeer I cut out, I stamped him first, and then I cut him out with the coordinating die that I have. And I rarely use my stamps, but lately I've been organizing them in a different way, and maybe I'll share that with you guys. I considered sharing it on Instagram. I'm using an app to organize them because I have just a little too many to find what I need, and that's really the reason why I don't use very many stamps, is because I just can't find them. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comment section below, and I will work on a video for you guys. And it could be good for stencils or anything else that you have in excess of. So yeah, that was a side note. So I have sewn all of my little pieces of ephemera together, and I'm just going to glue this little bow on top just to make it pretty, and just got me in the journaling mood. So that's where I started. And now I'm just going to find a place to put it. So I decided to go with this page. I just kind of liked the way it looked on that music paper. So I am just going to staple it at the top. I'm literally not doing anything with it. This is a journaling card that I actually sell in my shop, and it has this really pretty lace border. So I'm going to use that on the opposite page. But first I'm going to go ahead and put my little ephemera tag down. So I decided that I didn't really like the way that lace bordered card sat on top of the page. I just feel like it was a little too bright. So I'm using this vintage envelope. It had some really pretty cross-stitch patterns or embroidery patterns or something in it. So yeah, I used that as the base, and that'll give me a little pocket to put some journaling in later. And then I put the lace border card on top of that. I was going to journal on it originally, but then I started making this little collage down in the bottom, so I decided that I was just going to probably write a Christmas quote or something like that on it. So I'm just going to glue that down straight to the page. I do end up using a little bit of double-sided tape on the inside edge just to keep it from popping up, but I don't think I show that on video. So here I'm just stapling down my little ephemera tag. And I just think it's so pretty. It's completely useless, but I love it. So these are names that I drew for our family Secret Santa thing. I drew a lot of names. I'm just gluing them around the page where I think they'll look the best, in no particular order. I don't know if this page really has much of a theme or anything. I did end up making it all about the names that I drew, but honestly, it didn't start out that way. I just kind of wanted to get my feet wet and like start journaling somewhere, because it has been a little while since I journaled, and so sometimes I just like lose my creative flow if I don't keep journaling. So these are notes to Santa from my kids, and I actually got them these big scrapbook paper Santa letters or whatever. They're like pre-made Santa letters, and all they had to do was fill in the blanks, which my kids seem to do a lot better with than writing out a whole Dear Santa letter. So I had them do that the other day, and I'm just sticking those in this big envelope. And now I am going to make a tie-up for this envelope really quickly, and it really is pretty simple. So I've cut out 4 little circles, and I'm gluing 2 of them together, and that will give me a little bit of a sturdier reinforcer for the brads and for the string. And I'm just poking a hole through these circles. It's really just a small hole so that I can fit the brad through. In hindsight, I should have put the reinforcer on top of where I was going to put it and then poke the hole through, but yeah, I didn't do that to begin with, which is just the nature of the beast, I guess, because I'm on camera and anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So yeah, I'm going ahead and poking through the envelope. This is a lot easier to do when the envelope's not closed, but of course I already closed it up, so no biggie, it can still be done. So I'm just taking some string. This is actually like a Chinese knotting cord, so it's really thin and it won't bend my reinforcers out of shape. I did actually make a video making these envelopes if you're interested. I think it may have been on the giveaway journal. So now I've just taken some of my letter stickers and I am writing the word letters, and I'm just going to spell out the date at the bottom of the envelope. So this is actually like a gift sticker. It says to and from on it. I love this sticker so much. So I decided to cut that off and just use the ornament part. So moving on to the next page, I have these paper snowflakes that me and the kids made. One of the days of our advent calendar was to make paper snowflakes. So this is actually a snowflake that our elf on the shelf made. And I also took a picture of the Christmas tree once the kids decorated it. That was another day on our advent calendar. So I'm just trying to find a place to stick that picture. I really liked this page because the picture was just perfect to fit inside of that border on that scrapbook paper. I'm using a little bit of washi tape to cover up the very edge of the scrapbook paper that the picture didn't cover, but the height of the picture fit perfectly inside of that frame, so I just went ahead and put that there.
Merry Christmas!
So I'm backing my photos with a little bit of scrapbook paper just to kind of make them stand out a little bit more. So yeah, I did that for the picture of Luna as well, and I'm also going to back that picture with this embossed card. And I'm just going to stick it right down at the bottom of that paper snowflake. So now I'm just putting a little label at the bottom of that picture. I was gonna put baby's first Christmas or something like that on it, but I ended up doing something a little bit different. So I just go ahead and glue that label down. That's actually a blank coffee dyed label that I made, and I just put this poinsettia flower on there just to make it pretty. So these are the directions to make little candy cane ornaments that the kids made on one day of their advent calendar. So I just cut out the final image of the ornaments. The directions kind of tell you how to make the ornaments, and I just cut out the final image, and I'm going to use that in a moment. It's going to take me a little bit of time to figure out where I want to put that. This is a snowflake that I think my grandmother made and starched. She crochets. She used to crochet a lot, and she would crochet angels and snowflakes, and then she would starch them, and then she would sell them at like craft fairs and things. So I don't know how I got this. I think it might have been an ornament at one time, but it has since broken, so I decided to just put it in my journal and keep it forever. So this is like a little bingo card that says December at the top, and I think that's really cute. I have no idea where it came from, and it looks like it may have been a printable or something, but it really worked well on this page. So I'm just kind of putting down several pieces of ephemera, one of which I can do some journaling on later. So that was really the whole point of that, was to find a place to write. And a pointy finger just because I like it. So I'm going to glue this down here at the bottom, but first I want to cover up that scrapbook paper because I don't like the way it looks. It's a little too busy when I glue that piece down. So I'm just going to cover the scrapbook paper up with some wrapping paper. So this is really thin wrapping paper, and I love the pattern. I've hoarded this wrapping paper for several years now. I have a little bag full of pieces of wrapping paper that I have just saved because I love it. I went ahead and glued that down to the page, and now I'm going to glue my last piece of ephemera down. So now I'm going to finally find a place for my candy cane directions, and I'm going to take this photo and reback it to a piece of white cardstock because I feel like that just looks better on this particular page. So yeah, just go ahead and back that picture, and then I'm going to glue it directly below the candy cane ornament directions. And then I just felt like this corner needed something there, so I go ahead and put one of these little circle labels that I offer in my shop down at the bottom, and that will give me a place to write the date later. So the last thing I do to these pages is go a little sticker crazy, and so a lot of these stickers are just the word stickers. I guess they're Tim Holtz word stickers. I don't know exactly what. I'll link it below so you guys will be able to find it if you want to. But they're like those old vintage label stickers. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do a few pages in this journal. I will definitely be doing some more journaling very soon. I will try to get a video done and have one out for you next week as well. I hope that everybody is doing well, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.